Russian President Vladimir Putin has made headlines with his latest remarks about a possible ceasefire deal with Ukraine. But is this a genuine step toward peace or a calculated move in a prolonged war? With Ukraine's resistance holding firm and the West continuing to back Kiev, the world is watching closely. Today we break down Putin's statements, the conditions he has set, and what this means for the future of the conflict. Will the ceasefire happen? What are the hidden political motives? And how is Ukraine responding to this proposal? Let's dive in. During a high-profile speech at the Kremlin, Putin confirmed that Russia is open to a 30-day ceasefire, but only under certain strict conditions. Condition number 1, Ukraine must officially abandon its NATO aspirations. Condition number 2, recognition of Russian control over annexed territories, including Crimea, Donetsk, Luhansk, Zaporizhzhia, and Kherson. Condition number 3, the West must ease or remove sanctions on Russia. Condition number 4, Ukraine must demilitarize parts of its territory. While Putin frames these conditions as non-negotiable, Ukraine and its allies view them as a tactic to cement Russia's gains and buy time. The timing of this ceasefire offer raises questions. Russia has been making slow but steady military gains, especially near Kursk and Avdiivka. The U.S. has proposed diplomatic talks, but only if Ukraine agrees, meaning pressure is mounting on Zelensky. Donald Trump, now back in the White House, has been vocal about ending the war and reducing U.S. involvement, a shift from Biden's approach. Russia's economy is struggling under sanctions, making peace negotiations potentially beneficial for Putin. But here's the catch. Military experts believe that Russia might use a ceasefire to regroup, rearm, and strengthen its position before launching future offensives. Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky wasted no time in rejecting Putin's peace on Russia's terms approach. He called the offer a trap, accusing Russia of wanting a pause to prepare for more attacks. Ukraine's military leadership insists that any peace deal must involve a full Russian withdrawal. The West has largely backed Ukraine's stance, with NATO warning against rewarding aggression. The U.S. and European allies have mixed reactions to Putin's ceasefire remarks. Washington's position, the Biden administration and now Trump's team want a solution, but are skeptical of Russian intentions. European leaders. Some European nations, like Germany and France, are considering whether diplomacy is the best path forward. China and India. These nations support negotiations but haven't pressured Putin for a ceasefire. Middle East and Africa. Countries relying on Ukrainian grain exports are hoping for an end to the war. So, what happens next? There are 3 possible scenarios. Ukraine and its allies reject the offer, and the war continues as before. Diplomatic talks gain traction, leading to partial ceasefire zones, but not a full peace deal. Russia and Ukraine reach a fragile agreement, but with major compromises on both sides. Will Putin get what he wants? Or is this just another geopolitical chess move? What do you think? Is Putin's ceasefire offer a real attempt at peace, or just a strategy to strengthen Russia's position? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more breaking news and geopolitical analysis.